right here, this is our whole system and process. Like, imagine if you were a business owner and you had like a blueprint. So we all had to sign this, right? So there's a letter from Andy and from Jackie. There's a letter right here. This is our chosen family, right? We're part of their chosen family. And this is what we had to sign. I will follow the system, not my feelings. I will execute the process without excuses. I will own my actions. I own the result. I do not wing it. I live the standard. Discipline builds everything. Commitment and declaration. I train with intensity, implement, systems every day, uphold the certified Elliott Army coach creed, right? Hold myself accountable to the standard, be corny, be standard setter, and an example for this team. I understand that this works if I work. I choose to elevate, I choose to live the standard. Some people may think that this is corny and be like, oh my gosh, you work for Andy and you got to do all this shit. But then there's other people, they don't know about that stuff. And there's people that think that like, this shit's a game. This shit ain't a game. This is like, we're dealing with people's life,
Yeah.
And so we have everything right here. So like I come in here, the very first thing is, okay, we're going to go over identity first, right? We're going to shift our identity, right? Then we go into our operating systems. So like understand why feelings are a liability in business and understand why systems must govern your day. So feelings are a liability. You can't be attached to the end result. And I know that's easier said than done, especially being in sales. But you have to be able to disconnect from the money. If you come off thirsty, especially in high ticket sales, you need to be needed, don't be needy. Then this is what our standard is. And then this talks about the boring work. Andy always says the mundane stuff, like, the waking up early, the organizing all your stuff, like doing little daily tasks. Like it might be boring, right? But the boring is what makes it happen. That's what I was telling you earlier, like how Jackie, she's the one that runs like the back end trainings, the business, help people work out the bottlenecks in their business and stuff like that. That's the stuff that may not be sexy, but if you can make it sexy, that's what's gonna,
That's gonna grow the business,
yeah,
for sure.
then it talks about the cost of not running the play. Like, what is this gonna cost me? My daily execution, what needs to be done every single day, and just how to set for a closer, setter scripts, Elliott hire sales, like the opportunity is just so much. Like imagine if your team had a workbook like this. You walk into an organization, they'll give you like this employee packet, you'll sign it and you'll never look at it again.